Guess we shouldn't have gone to that part, to the fear part. I was home in my castle, a sudden feeling of relief took over me, only to give way to a feeling of deep, bitter loss. My relationship with Ken was heating up. Makes you feel bad. Death is always tragic. A whole world was with great potential ceases to exist. Ken was a good man. He would have made made a pretty good game deck too. Couldn't leave it that way. I had a psycho scan. I just needed to generate a bee ghost and question it. Good, that one. Don't have enough for that. I could get this one. That one will take all though. We don't have anything for these.
Breaking news.
New Zealand Gordon, this is the latest news. Trying to get it coming bar in Low City, overloaded gaming couches took several lives. It's been Warsaw City News, his source for up-to-date domestic and international news all day long. Should have probably have restrained her then. Watch cows may be suffering for the function ready to go and waiting instructions. Couch reverting to its default settings was alarming. My health depended on it working. Someone needs to take a look at it. Fortunately, every couch had a sensor. Technical assistance required. I just need to touch it and confirm. It read, thank you for your report. We will get back to you within a few days. Okay, I had checked everything. This is a control panel. She was a popular AI. Yeah. Software will allow you to generate the vehicles legally. Here was waiting for instructions. The dark web was a dangerous maze, but I could make my way through it. I used Bliss to display the cycle scan's illumination. By the program and the cycle scan, it was time to generate the vehicles.
We were supposed to meet in Low City. Why am I in your apartment?
I could get information for you. Vigos was the husk of a man. I didn't want to talk to him. Perhaps Bliss could automatically extract information. Bliss found out what Ken did in Low City and what he learned in the course of his investigation. All cultures have the rituals of parting with the dead. There's a reason for that. I think you should talk to him. It's a scan of a man, a poor one. Indexing his memories would destroy it. Do you want me to do that and give you a recap? You're right, I'll talk to him. I waved my hand before Ken's phantom eyes and started an interaction. Ken blinked slowly. Ken, good to see you again. God, you're so badly dressed. Those clothes are from 3 years ago. Go shopping, buddy. He looked around. We returned to your place. Good. Safe here. Can't remember how I got here. Never mind, I think the Han clan saw through me. If I'm here, they will probably keep an eye on you too. I didn't hear you sensing, so you left a message. Can you remember what you did after that? Of course, why wouldn't I remember? You got trouble remembering things, Chief? Get yourself something for reinforcement. I mean, most souls. Good. Most souls. Good. Fuck, what did I say? Why did I say that? You didn't accept the call. I entered Yes Is Coming on my own, and from there I entered the game. We entered the game from the bar. What happened next? Chose to handle arrow darkness, associated locations, sniffed around, and found out they sometimes go inside that tree. The one that ruined my game, they go inside it. They say it's the sacred tree of knowing. I waited, left my stuff in the chest, and entered that tree of theirs. You entered the tree, and then what? I think I went with someone from the clan. They wouldn't let me in alone. But then? It was empty. I would turn on some holovision, listen to commercials, take some sort of a sedative. I think someone showed up next to me. I'm not sure. Why did you go to the bar? That's where the trolls that raided my game go online. And it turns out a lot of Han clan members are there too. I thought couches might have sessions records, and they did. All clues led to tonight's code. Lay on the couch in that bar, and retrieved the location of the clan's recruiter and went straight into their stronghold. You sensed me yesterday. You wanted me to meet you, yet it's coming. Why? Yesterday I feel like it was a couple of hours ago. Time flies when you're investigating. I want to examine the Hong Kong stronghold, and I thought I might need some protection. I trust you, Chief. I was afraid they would see through me, but apparently I'm smarter than them. Next time we will get in there together and fight out everything. Why the Hong Clan stronghold? What's so important in there? You know how my career was ruined by a tree in the glitch, right? So it usually pops up in the Han clan stronghold. Coincidence? It's a damn cryptic clan. Rumor has it their leader can foresee the future. I would say it's easy to foresee something you cause yourself. But son of a gun changes the course of history. He ruins people's lives to get rich. They call him Lord Enlightened or the Prophet. That jerk ruined my career, so I'm going to find out how he did it, get evidence, and reveal everything. The Han clan was cryptic. Why? Recently grown to hundreds of people, just as people started seeing the tree in unexpected places. They got lots of cash. We hardly know anything about them, just that it's a clan in the game. I haven't met any former members who would talk about them. They won't reveal the membership, and they only let their members inside the stronghold. There must be something strange going on. You said the clan leader changed the course of history. Can you tell me what you mean exactly? They made a fortune betting on my game. I've heard there was also some unexplained things in Relium that the clan leader could foresee. I guess they hack obi coins and glasses to create illusions and earn money. They say something bad will happen, and they make it happen. So it was the clan that ruined your career. The tree ruined my career. I suspect someone in the clan controls it. Otherwise, how would it know where it would appear? On the other hand, members of that organization collect information about the tree and all its related phenomena. If they control it, they will know everything. I'm not sure if the clan is to blame, but they are up to something fishy. I can feel it. That's what the tree. You said the tree ruined your career. What do the trolls have to do with that? Haven't I said it before? I saw them and the tree. I was paralyzed during the action. No one else was affected by the glitch. Only me. I think the trolls showed up a fraction of a second later, like vultures on a crime scene. It's the one who controls the tree that matters. Probably not the trolls. Called for help. What did you think something could happen to you? I asked anonymous questions online about the Home clan and started getting invitations to the recruitment process. When I was at your place, someone reset Ralph, my major domo, probably to cover up the traces of a break-in. Might have all been coincidence, but I think they noticed me. I didn't want to wait. I would give them more time to prepare. Ken Euro V Ghost, a psycho scan of the real Ken Zoom. Ken is dead. He was killed in Low City. That's impossible, but is that why I'm here as a hologram? V Ghost, dear code, I'm not even on Xeonet. And I can't remember my childhood, nor my team. I'm a pathetic excuse for a human being. Did you scam me with a kettle? I'm terribly sorry, there was nothing I could do. When I got your message, it was already too late. I can make sure you didn't die in vain. I'll find the people who killed you and make them pay. Pour gasoline on them, let them burn, and post it online. You make good money. What the fuck am I saying? Calm down and nodded sadly. I'll tell you all you need to know. Let's get this over with. Jim, I was counting on you. Had we gone there together, I would probably still be alive. Why didn't you help me? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Ken. I was doing my best to avoid looking him in the eye. I was convinced you would listen to my message and come running. Then at least I wouldn't have had to die alone. I remember the touch of a cold walkway on my cheek. A man shouldn't lie like that with his face against the ground. Forgive me. He said nothing. Hey CJ, how you doing, buddy? Please place him in a safe virtual union. Done. The home clan operates in Knight's Code. Well, I knew that. Join us, we recruited and visited our stronghold. It was some kind of new event, could be useful. If I look for details about the stronghold, no screenshots, no descriptions. They really did take the discretion seriously. The right about the Tree of Knowing. A lot of speculation, discussion. Some wrote that he was a bug, others call it a hacker's prank. Skeptics claimed there was nothing to debate because it was an ordinary fucking tree, nothing special. Fans of conspiracy theories maintain that the tree messed with people's heads and should be deleted. Dark web, nothing very interesting. Comparison between the Tree of Knowing and the human nervous system. Some sightings, mostly in Knight's Code. Rumors saying that some people can enter the tree and then learn the truth. That was obvious. It was the Tree of Knowing after all. Names include Cosmic Tree, Axis Mundo, Axis of the World, Yggdrasil. Legends place the tree at the beginning of time and the world. Testimonies from crazed weirdos, something about mystical science, the tree signals, and that it leads to enlightenment. The deeper I went, the more babbling nonsense I had to wade through enough. Survive the cold, huh? Yeah, okay. Free mail, no. Nothing more there. Into the Knight's Code we go. Can't pat the dog in. Bad game.
Let the recruitment begin.
First, we gather here because the Han clan is recruiting. Today is your chance to choose victory in the game of life. We stand among the best clans of Knight's Code, but our clan is more than that. It is the answer you've been searching for. Victory takes seed in a warrior's mind, prove that you can win, take part in the recruitment. Kick out our disciples, show them that you care about winning. Recruitment starts now. Good luck. What business bring you here, warrior? Yesterday, Nahum Reis accepted me into the ranks of the Han clan. Let me see. Ah yes, you're an explorer of worlds, a detective. You shop at Costco and Wareside. I'm glad you have chosen to join our fight. I'm certain we will learn a great deal from one another. The clan is a group like no other. Yeah, it has somewhat. It's gonna be like 0 degrees for a few days. And then it's gonna go down to -10 again. Clan various actions, what is the intent behind it? You're somewhat familiar with our philosophy. I understand that the tree of knowing is a symbol of the clan's philosophy. You think the tree is? I'm certain I know enough to answer this question now. Clan rules. I talk to people about the rules the Han clan members follow. Anyway, what do you think the correct tenets for clan members to follow? Not much. I'll come back when I know more. Okay. Now the heat is nothing we pay for. It's included in the rent here. It's like water and heating is included in the rent already. The only thing we pay separate is for electricity. Up yours, 314.
I hope they don't reject me because of my nick.
What if they refuse to let me in a handle like this? Yeah, but why do you have a handle like that? Do what you want to do. Start leveling up a new character from scratch. It will take you weeks. Notice me listening. Hey stranger, what do you make of the challenge that the recruits of the Han clan must contend with? Forgive my friend, his ornate style is meant to match his handle. That's just wrong. How the alchemy and true knowledge quest going? Give me a friend. Okay. What can you tell me about the true knowledge quest? Disciple Beetle is in charge of that one. From the gate, go right to the island's very edge. We'll have you look for mystical signs. Collecting crumbs of occult knowledge is a vital part of the clan's mission. All members practice spotting them and report to the masters. Luckily we have previous experience to rely on, as strange events and signs appear in unlikely places. They're impossible to anticipate. But they are known to appear around the Tree of Knowing. Look near the alchemist, the tree often shows up there, so there may be more signs. I wonder how Twitch is going to be running now, though, with firing 35% of their staff. I'm wondering if they're gonna continue with this AB1 then. I mean, if they're gonna cut like 500 people, it's a lot of people. But they are known to appear around the Tree of Knowing. Look near the alchemist, the tree often shows up there, so there may be more signs. Yeah, I posted it on the Discord too. Yeah, Twitch is firing, having to let go of 500 people. Now I'm just wondering if AB1 will be affected by it. Because, I mean, cutting 500 people, do they then want to invest in all the cost of making AB1 work? I mean, as it looks like, the problem is with AB1 is first all the transcoding will disappear from Twitch, which is a saving, and they put all the transcoding on the streamer pretty much. But then I wonder how many will be able to see all those streams on all the different, you know, like mobile and tablets and so on. Yeah, but it's still a big implementation cost to get it to work, you know. Change all the servers they have. I'm just worried because if people start more and more using AB1, because I'm just wondering, because that means they will have to change their application, the Twitch app on TVs and mobiles. You know, it's a lot of things they have to change too. Ask about the Tree of Knowing. Can you share your knowledge of Tree of Knowing with me? A mysterious and frightening phenomenon. It is spoken of only in legends, with facts in short supply, and we have scoured the realm for them. Well, it is meant to be a reward for the clan's best members, but I hope never to receive it. You must heard tales of sages who had the honor of communing with the tree. If you know anyone who went inside and then returned. I don't know much about the Hon clan. Indeed, members of this eminent clan guard their secrets well. Especially given that it was still virtually unknown a few months ago. Now they're powerful, climbing the ranks like mad and recruiting. I think we'd rather talk about the Tree of Knowing. Yeah, it's just it's so many questions that pops up now with the AB1 and I mean it sounds great, but so many other questions pops up. Okay. Angry Aardvark.
I expected recruitment to be harder.
Getting these tokens or whatever, Gomians, took me less time than one nice game of Goodabads. It must get harder because after this there's still the trial period at the stronghold, and the actual clan members are all badasses. I'm just waiting for my friends and then we're going in. But do you want to join this clan? One of the best organizations in the game, and they are climbing the ranks the fastest. It's just that Amazon is doing so many different changes now. They are also cutting down a lot of work on Amazon. Then they introduced ads on Prime Video, even for people who has Prime. So you have to pay extra now to get rid of ads on their video. So I'm just wondering So there's a lot of changes happening right now. Yeah, I think it's like $3 extra a month you have to pay. Get rid of the ads, but I barely ever watch Prime Video, so might have watched 1 or 2 movies a year. So for me it doesn't really matter. It's one of the best organizations in the game and they're climbing the ranks the fastest. Sounds good to me. I'm trying to max out my stats and optimize my game and my playing. Although there are these weird rumors going around about science and some tree of knowing, but it's probably some method of training. Don't talk about it outside so that no one gets ahead of them. But did you get to Gomians? There are 2 masters at the opposing ends of the map. Each of them gives you a quest and the reward for completing it is token. Simple. 2 masters, 2 tokens. So what about the third one? Buddy, you get that we are supposed to compete, right? If you're not so friendly, that would reveal all my secrets to you. Plus, my future organization is no place for bumpkins who can't work stuff out on their own. People I met here make it a point to stay in character. You're talking about Knight's Code as if it's a game. Everyone here is nuts for role-playing. A game is a game and I can do some pretending if it helps me become the best in the clan. Supervisor. I would have to beat up one. That means I would have to have 1 more green and 2 more blue. Okay. Oh yeah, I've seen that too. A lot of them are. They also have all the rentals up there. The cat was devouring a freshly hunted hummingbird.
This is where your path toward the truth begins.
I'm a disciple of the Hong Clan and specialize in true knowledge. I'm happy that fate has guided you to me. You are happy? The Hong Clan helps people find the best path in life. I'm happy when I can help someone in that endeavor. Taking part in recruitment, do you wish to carry out a task for the clan? Sure. What can I do for the clan? Only best can join us, only you can decide who you are. If you want to grow, you must work and excel in commitment and vigilance. Only those who see what others cannot may join a rank. They seek the truth instead of averting their eyes from it. Go observe, seek signs, phenomena difficult to explain, they may guide you to the truth. Only ask what you make of them when you return. How will I know what I'm seeing is a sign? You're looking for things that have no right to occur, things that people try not to notice. They manifest rarely, but there are more of them near the tree. They are not glitches, or at least not only glitches, they are signs. What are the signs? If we knew exactly, they wouldn't be difficult to notice or understand. To some they appear to be memories or a message from something or someone other than ourselves. Others say they are a sign of collective consciousness, using force to pierce the very nature of things. Seek the ultimate answers. We bring together those who can see them. Teach them how to search for truth, for searching is the way. Okay. I looked at the neighboring floating island. Nice view. Contemplating the view. The clan stronghold roof glowed in the digital sun. Expanses and chasm are common for the police's people. I opened a browser window and looked up information on the neighboring island. I was occupied by the I Ching clan. It was a powerful clan, ranking nearly as high as the Han clan. Lion's Tower, the name of the stronghold. We the Horde here?
I need to focus. I need to meditate. I need to stop talking.
Truth 19. A loud moth. Yeah? Maybe it was just my imagination. I never heard of talking trees in Night's Code. Don't be afraid of me to chop you down. I'm just interested in what you were saying. I'm not afraid. I'm a disciple of the Han clan. Oops. Let myself be provoked again. I shouldn't be talking to you. Mrs. Umbra will be here soon and she'll see that I didn't learn anything. You spoke to Umbra? Mrs. Umbra. If she heard you omit her title when uttering your name, she will lock you in an item too. She will be right to do so. You should always address clan members with the titles which they earn through displays of commitment and wisdom. Inside the stronghold and outside of it, in the realm of Knight's Code and all others, we always address one another with respect. So why is he a tree? How did you become a tree then? I did something I shouldn't have. I meant no harm to anyone. I only bent the rules slightly. And now I see the error of my ways. Mr. Zumbra agreed not to banish me from the clan. Instead, she locked me in a tree, allowed me to reflect on my actions.
Every recruit needs more discipline. Some just don't know it yet.
Umbra? Disciple, are you speaking instead of relying on your inner and outer eye? The instructor. Yes, Mrs. Umbra, because he provoked me. You see, I let myself be provoked. The fault is mine. I am at your help to see the truth. You do not wish to be helped yourself. I'm sorry, I want to learn the truth. I wish to be worthy of entering the tree. Please help me, mistress. I give you one more chance. She turned to me. You recruit. You should be helping others improve, not making it more difficult. I am sorry, I'm not yet familiar with the clan's rules. You will be, soon enough. It is good that you wish to learn. Next time, if you see anyone struggling to abide by the clan's rules, help them. If you can't, come to me. I'm the clan's mistress of the guard, and helping others uphold the rules is my main duty. Look for those struggling with the rules. I can't help if I don't know who's in need. Turn to recruitment and see you at the stronghold. Report up yours. I met a player at the gate who has a very inappropriate name, Up Yours. It's clear they have no respect for the clan's rules of the game or the game. Indeed, that does not bode well, but he should be given a chance. Many clan members have difficult paths. They're here to find themselves. Regardless, I commend your vigilance. Here's a potato Gomian to reward your service to the clan. I'm going to check on this player. stream was well made, water splash reflecting the sunlight and was generally wet. Losing the slot, huh? You're doing as well as Murphy's, I say. The water softly made its way around rocks and frothed behind them, slowing and accelerating, murmuring soothingly. A strange face distorted by whirlpools were looking up at me from the stream. Yeah. Face was a mask of burden and suffering. Its eyes looked toward a glade near the stream. The man looked at me, shut his eyes as meaning to fall asleep, connect to a network. The swirling stream dissolved the image. The buzzing stream didn't reflect anything but me in the azure sky.
I'm the alchemist of the clan. Are you here to help me?
Hi traveler, my name is James Gift. I'm the Han Clan's alchemist. What brings you to this mystical place? Your service to the clan. What can I do to aid the Han Clan's efforts? To make healing potion for the clan I need ingredients. Bring me 5 ginseng root. He said this place is mystical. Buddy, this is the only location in the world with multiple recorded appearances of the Tree of Knowledge. Oh, the Tree of Knowing. It appears here regularly, and it's already been seen in all kinds of games. Beautiful and mundane, luxurious and simple. Some say it only appears somewhere for a moment and never returns to the same place. So you see, it's a mystical place. Could get this. Sort of potato gummy from her. Gander, she was an impact and decided to use that to my advantage. I only need to make a few small changes in the code. I think you should just give me the proof of my service to the clan. You're right, after all, your commitment to the clan's cause is unquestionable. Hand me a token embossed with a tree symbol. Ceremony reflection was so strange. Gender, man, woman. It seemed like he was me and I him. He pointed to this place and squeezed his eyes shut. The sign. Other members of the clan have made similar reports. Can you describe him? I've never seen him myself. He was a swarthy man around my age. He looked different than me, yet I still felt a strong bond with him. Yes, others said the same. Bond? Bond? Maybe I should tie myself to a stone in the stream. We were told not to read signs literally. He pointed at the place, the tree's sidings. This is great news. We'll see it again soon. Take the sigil. You have served the clan. It was a good, but somebody dug it already. It was supposed to use sheet to make it spawn more quickly.
Spread your wings and fly toward
And over 5
enlightenment.
ginseng roots. Here are 5 ginseng roots. Candidates that potato go in. The official sign of service to the clan. Every clan disciple will honor. Get him an octagonal coin made of steel. It was heavy and cool to the touch. He had a symbol of a lush tree embossed on it. You know why you were given such a simple, repetitive task? Also, the clan requires sacrifice. Clan members must contribute resources to the treasure, and devoting time to simple tasks teaches humility. Indeed, each clan must keep its treasure full. Without the recruits' labor, our coffers would be empty. They were weak in the stronghold. The Han clan requires more sacrifices than other clans, but teaches full commitment. It is necessary to achieve happiness in life. Those afraid to commit forget who they are. They are unhappy, merely consumers. One has to learn to stay in the moment and commit. A snack on another hummingbird, huh?
Getting these Gomuans took me less time than a good or bad's match.
The signs are all around you. You just need to learn to see them.
What have we got to now?
The Han clan is the answer you've been searching for.
Around the Gomians. And made yourself useful to the clan. Here are 2 tokens. Well done. He accepted the steel coins. The clan values action as well as the intent behind it. Are you somewhat familiar with our philosophy? Talk to people about the rules of the Han clan members follow. Loyalty and rules. Can we go with that? Turn on the deck and find the app for taking control of skins. So launch the app after placing increasing its range. Before I became the animal, the program told me that it would be switching my mobility to quadruple pedal and warn me of possible dizziness. Which I did experience, and then saw the world through the eyes of a frog. I mean, cat. What was in my mouth? I mean, stuck in my teeth. Hummingbird feathers, I spat them out. The cat that could cross through the gate, and no one could stop me. The things I do for my job. Looks like there's something new over there.
There's the cat. Grab it.
Oh, look, a kitty. I think that if I draw my sword slowly, it won't run away. Don't give me that look. You know the game's recipes. Bagging a cat will count as meat for raids. You must be of service to the clan. You're right, you must be of service, and there don't seem to be any mystical signs around. Plus, it's free XP. Drew the weapons. Here, kitty kitty. Run! Dash for the bushes. When I outside them, I returned to my skin. I could defend myself as a human.
You still haven't completed the quests.
Platform skipped it over the wood surface. Projectile bounce off the shimmering surface 3 times and the same.
Spread your wings and fly toward enlightenment.
Okay. I can't get any more information on. What?
Victory stems from a warrior's mind. Prove that you can.
What do you need to do to take part in Hong Kong? Requests, answer questions. Be knowing. Mysterious nature. Let's go with cleanse tool. The tree reacts to the cleanse actions. I don't know. What I do know is it is tied to the actions of the organization. There's a connection between the clan and the tree. The tree's appearance proves that the clan's philosophy makes sense. It guides us in our search for the truth. It's good you began to explore this mystery. Home clan warriors seek the truth. Welcome. Enter the stronghold. Your trial period begins now.
Welcome to the best clan in the entire Knight's Code.
Our organization will never abandon you. You can always count on the Lord and the Masters. Honey guide. And if they're not available, I will always be here. Come on, I'll show you around. Okay, that's we being shown around. The stronghold is full of resources waiting for recruits. Bring all collected iron, crystals and timber here to the Forge Mistress. She puts them in the warehouses, the small structures to the south. For every set of resources, the Forge Mistress will give you a golean. Warehouses are part of the Forge. In the Forge you can craft items using collected resources. Use them for the clan's benefit. Recipes for forging items will pop up before your eyes on different occasions. It's a kind of a hint system. The recipes you discover that way can also be found in a book lying on the pedestal by the forge. What the heck? This is where Mr. Eternal Cocoon works. He's the clan's main shield. Most games call them tanks, but we don't use that word. I'm sure she has some tasks for you. By completing them, you do the clan a service. Across the bridge is Master Rock Borer. He deals with the Tree of Knowing signals. You can also see the bell measuring our time there. Up here, there's a vault with precious spoils and items. Every disciple can store their belongings there and not worry about their safety. Vault is tended by Master Gold Wielder. I'm sure he has some tasks for you as well. Only showing you the most important things. Is there anything that interests you further? I'm fascinated by the phenomenon of the Tree of Knowing those who have entered it. Stories of the enlightened are celebrated. They awaited signs, meditated, listened to Lord. The inventory and notes are kept in the vaults. They are our relics. Right, let's go to the main square now. I only had one question. God damn it. The man with the halo over his head, that's Lord Enlightened. He's just left his house. Next to him is Mr. Zumbra, his right hand. Oh, quiet. Lord is about to speak.
Let me guide you on your path to enlightenment.
You are here to become the best versions of yourselves. You can achieve this by reaching deep inside your psyche. That's where the light is. You can see it through your commitment. The clan can help you with that. We are living in a sea of possibilities, but without an important goal. Possibilities are nothing, and nothing will satisfy you. The demiurge in the Tree of Knowing shows the way to enlightenment. The tree is his tool and our chance for enlightenment. Join the demiurge's army. It's our duty to protect the tree from those who want to use it for their own interests. As a member of the Han clan, you pledge to self-improve and protect the tree until the end of the world. Repeat the vows. Every day I will hammer myself out in the forge of truth to be worthy of the tree of knowing's wisdom. Let's fly toward enlightenment. When the time of prophecy comes and the world as we know it crumbles, I will guard the tree so that humankind's bliss remains in its roots. Congratulations, recruits. You may begin your trial here in the clan. Prove your trustworthiness and you may stay for good. Life in the stronghold is divided into cycles. Each cycle is 15 bells. In each cycle you need to produce at least one potato gomun. Potato gomun. After 15 bells cycle ends, you must return here to hand your potato gomun to tributary, and another cycle begins. Per period lasts 7 cycles, and your potato gomun contribute to the clan. After 15 bells, return here. Good luck. Oh, come on. So you had to like circle on the left side of the UI shows the clan currency. The red stripe displays the count of your official reference. The right side of the HUD shows the object you carry in your hands while working in the forge in a row of all objects you created. Okay. It seems like kinda you have to do certain things then. I guess one way of failing is bad or not. Okay. Getting my last coffee. Right back. I had a cricket while I was in the kitchen even. Knew that was Renji being naughty one. So that I'm gonna eat an apple. What the heck, man? Let me fix that. Why isn't that working then? Let me restart it then. Why isn't that doing sounds again? It's running. Wasn't it connected to disconnect? Connect. Log out. Log in again. Why is stuff I'm taking forever? Go. Okay. That. So. Let's see now then if it works.
Don't bullshit me. Bullshit.
There we go.
Bullshit. 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 Bullshit.
Yeah, I give you back your points. Yeah, you got your points back so you can cricket again. No chamber was locked. Analyze the lock. Okay, careful look at the lock. The complement mechanism as if it were. The message suddenly popped up in front of him. In enemy strongholds, you'll often have to break into their lairs. Lock requires a long notched lockpick. Not to craft tools. In order to make a necessary lockpick, go to the forge and grind a crystal. From now on, recipes for forging various items will appear in hints like this to then become available in the book of recipes. This book can be found near the forge. Good luck! I got into working rhythm, I felt my mind drift away, everything started to settle. That's how meditation worked. The world went pale. I stopped feeling the sunshine. I had a completely different images before my eyes. A vision. The past? My mind's eye, I saw Ken Zhu break into Lord's house. Angry, he muttered under his breath. Take an interest in your followers, and suddenly I get so many mystic signs that it makes me chosen one. Don't think it will make me a follower. I keep digging up to learn what you're up to and find the fucking tree of knowing. In Gamedec.
I was hoping someone would interrupt my meditation.
I'm the clan's main sword, DPS. Get it? Damage per second, and you're disrupting meditation reflection on advancing to mistress. Wrestling in seclusion to become worthy. Such a nomination is a big opportunity. I won't let some loitering recruit ruin it for me. Let's see if we can help with anything. Looks like you have a difficult time ahead of you. I can help. I want to be of service to the clan. And don't bother me. I must compose a poem to celebrate Lord Enlighten. It's customary for those advancing in the clan. Cannot come up with a properly epic simile to describe them. Like into a pile of manure, like into an oasis of wisdom. Liken Lord to an oasis of wisdom, or to the ultimate truth. Is that what he is to the clan members? Your suggestions have the next rhyme generator beat. Help me, yes, I'll give you a Gomian. But the simile must involve something that's in the stronghold. The Lord only accepts genuine experiences. Have a look around the stronghold, live like a clan member. If you see something fitting, tell me. Miasma, Mia, haven't we met before? Oh, it's you. I'm so engrossed in meditation that you noticed. Last time I saw you, were in a different world. What are you doing in Knight's Code? You recruited lots of people in the clan and rewarded me with the promotion. I'm getting ready for it now. I don't know why they passed over Maya. Alright, I have to prepare if I'm to be worthy discipline of the disciple of the clan. Okay.
How's the knight's coat treating you?
Oh, Gamedec. We know each other. It's me, Maya. So you joined the clan after all. Well, that's good. One bell. Okay. What are you doing here? The crews are becoming every day recently, so I play. I'm on a sword. DPS. Now there are rumors that the Tree of Knowing is supposed to appear. I've yet to see it, so I'm waiting. I want to see it. Why aren't you playing with me anymore? I don't know what happened. We did everything together. We joined the clan, we played, we both swords with the same build. Well, but they only want to make her a disciple, not me. I'm happy for Mia, but we put her in solitary and gave her different tasks. I don't know how to play solo. It's not fun anymore. Nothing is. She needs help. Can I help you in any way? Can you do something to keep Mia from advancing without me? Although, that would be horrible. She has to be happy for him, but I'm not doing a good job of that. Okay. My sim was locked.
Ride the wave toward the truth. Or fly to enlightenment, or something.
No shit, I meant to say enlightenment. Looked around all confused for an impact. No, my mistake. How can I help you, recruit? Why do you stare? I'm an impact. It's not my fault I'm damaged. Complain to the admins. It's nice to see you again. Did you manage to make the potion? What? Oh yeah, sure. My ginkgo biloba potions restore mana and health. I don't know what the clan would do without me. Thanks for asking. She was getting basic facts as long as she wasn't the nature's gift I had met at the entrance. Scam. Not a scam, the impact's code was clunky and rather crude. Pepper was to simulate an impact while concealing the player underneath. I know you're not an impact. That's preposterous. Oh, hi. Oh, alright. I'm not an impact. I'm a journalist and conducting an investigation here. Up until a few months ago, the Han clan was just a minor clan in the game. But now, Lord is net famous and treated as an authority, while the clan is swimming in recruits. And no one knows anything about it. So what kind of investigation are you running here? I'm investigating a case of missing people and mysterious deaths. All clues lead here. I'm not blending in well enough. Help me. I need to obtain documents that the Han clan keeps under lock and key. Bring me two pertinent holopics and I'll share with you what I have learned or discovered. Oh, maybe. Okay, I'll do that. Walk in the forge, a young recruit's guide. Take the material you wish to possess from storage and put it in the correct machine. Light the furnace with wood and position it to power the right machine. Wait the needed number of bells while stoking the flames. Can you see it in my apple? Unbook a recipe for making items at the forge. Only contain the recipes I learned personally. I easily modify my account data. All recipes became available to me. That's how you do it. An intricate notch key is made by grinding a crystal for 2-4 bells. That sounds weird. Gonna grind a crystal. How to investigate your Umbra's door then? That's for the Lord. Umbra, I need iron in grinder for 5 bells. How do I make a potato gummy? Milling 3 to 6 bells. Then I should light the furnace by putting wood in it. I need to position the furnace to transfer heat into the machine. Better must sit on a bench and wait for the needed number of bells. Stoking the fire is needed. Okay.
See the tributary or you will be officially reprimanded.
Well, we didn't have time to make one yet. Let's go with Cracker. Argue that you're already giving it to him. Of course, here's the potato gummy. Here's some quick adjustments to the NPEG's code. Magnificent. I hope that the work brought you happiness. I'll go to the Lord's house to give an account of your actions. You're expected. Stood before the clan's elders and bowed. He looked at Lord, who nodded his head. We are pleased to have you playing with us. We want all recruits to wear the Han clan insignia. Find a forge, make your own insignia as proof that you are one of us. You will be given plenty of time, 2 entire cycles to do this. This quest is from Lord himself. Treat it as a priority. This is where you embark on the wondrous and joyous path towards enlightenment. One day it may take you to the tree of knowing. Lord is the only one who has entered it more than once. Many others have never been worthy of this honor. My duty to guide others. Welcome to the start of your path. Okay. So even picking up something takes a bell. What the heck, man? Okay, let's make the insignia so we have that done. What do we need for it though? Iron ore. Hammer. Okay. Something here. Okay, so I need iron ore. Which I assume is this. We need to put that in a hammer. We need some wood. No, why is it going? That's it. We have to wait 3 to 6. 1. Oh my god, I have to. I don't have any iron. was working out madly, thoughts were flowing freely, the whirlwind grey was another signal incoming. So Ken again, he was in the strong and didn't look quite so confident, he was kept searching in forbidden places. Quite a smart ass in a tree of knowing, maybe you're not in cahoots with Lord. 314, is that what you want me to call you? Are you a prisoner of the Han clan? Can you answer with something more than those fucking signs? I don't get it. I'm trying to decipher your hints, but it's not that easy. Who are you hiding from? Can you pick up the iron? The heck? Yeah, I'm kinda... Two to four bells only. I did it too long. But I picked up two iron dust. I don't understand why I can't do anything at the forge.
The building behind me is the clan's vault, a safe place to store loot and knowledge.
So loot members' items and records of battles. He flinched. Custody of the vault is an important duty which was entrusted to me. Nice to meet the master who has time for recruits. Can you tell me what you do here? Not what you would imagine. I thought advancing in the clan would let me play more, improve, and made it to the vault master, and it didn't. The trial period, maybe that's why I'm struggling so much, but keeping the books in order is an important job, yes? Isn't that what the home clan teaches us? It's that only challenge and take a responsibility give one happiness, because I still don't get it. Oh well. Can I assist with your work on the home clan? Yes, you'll be assigning loot. This bronze light phalanx has to go to someone, and you'll finally get a moment to play. What are the rules for assigning loot? Simple. Loot goes to the most valuable clan members, but only those who haven't gotten anything recently. We have valuable items in the vault. You will assign them to the main cleric, the main shield, or the main sword. You distribute the items further. Talk to them. You find their names in the book of loot. Very happy to help. In line are Cleric Rockborer, Sword Miasma of the Roots, and Shield Eternal Cocoon. What the heck are these names, man? We need Cleric, rock borer. Sword Miasma, yeah, we know who she is. Of the roots. And shield. Eternal cocoon. What's the rules?
Stand back. The work I'm doing is dangerous.
Stand aside, I wouldn't want to damage you accidentally. Clearing a golem requires a lot of work and I need to give it my full attention. Forgive me, I don't have the time to look after novices. Ask how you can help. How can I be service to the Han clan? Finish your task with gold win the first and we'll talk because it's true that I could use some help. Who's the giant? Gorio. It attacked the stronghold but our sword misses smashed it as usual. I'm glad she stopped when she did. There's potential here. Right, anyway, this Gorio could be ours. A clan with a defense golem. As a shield, I wouldn't mind a giant taking the brunt of the damage. I would finally advance and they would stop treating me on par with that loser gold wheeler. Just I have fixed almost everything and it still won't awaken. I need to figure out what's wrong, but they keep giving me chores. No expert, but I can help but feel that the sword stuck in its neck isn't improving its health. How about you take it out? No, that's not it. Gorio are creatures of magic. I nullified the sword's effect and its lower body is untouched. Dang it. Some golem was a few stories high, his bulk had frozen while climbing to the stronghold. Cleared his face, though I was blinded by the sun, exceptional. My mind drifted. Colors around me faded. I fell into a meditative state. Then I was talking to someone called 314 again. Why me? There are so many people willing to follow your signs. Why are you showing me more? You really want me to believe I have been chosen? Or is it because both our lives have been ruined by the damn tree? I can see you looking for help. I don't know how to find you. How can I help you? Tell me, 314. How do I get into the tree?
I'm an expert in interpreting the signs. Is that what brings you here?
Can you tell me what you need, what you do in the clan? I handle signals from the Tree of Knowing. Uninitiated call them signs. One of the main duties of the Han clan. Collect them and try to learn as much as I can. It's the only truly worthwhile goal I have found in life. Clan rules dictate that only Lord Enlightened has the right to read signs, but someone has to make sure no recruit misunderstands them. Thus I lead those dedicated to expanding sign knowledge. I hear more and help the lower ranks find their way through the tree's signals. You mentioned a group dedicated to expanding knowledge. It's the clan channel. I saw that you had a quest from Goldwheeler. Finish it first, then return and we'll talk about the meditation group. Greetings, we interpreted the mystical signals from the Tree of Knowing. Every recruit is welcome here. It's the signals from the tree that lead us to enlightenment. They are the source of happiness for all members of the clan. As a rock borer usually presides over the meetings, it's easy to come to the wrong conclusions on your own, especially for new recruits. Although I believe the master had recently more trust in us, ask him, I'm sure he'll agree to you joining us. Pick up the stone. You pick it up. No one was around. I wonder what I would find this time.
The cycle has ended. Report to the tributary.
Okay. And over the potato gomuin. Yes, here's proof of my work for the clan. I'm very pleased you're done well. Proceed to the Lord Chamber. See number I want to talk to you there. Bow to the clan's elders. If to trust you in a real clan secret, you should trust us as well. Prove that you do. Tell me something you don't wish to become public knowledge about you or the people in your life. You didn't help Frida. This time I put on case by BWI executed Jeffrey Haggis. I was supposed to help his son. I didn't follow it through to the end. Takers of the world's luminaries. Bravo! You just given proof of great trust and commitment. The man smiled and nodded his head in approval. Time to focus on spiritual growth. Next time we discuss signals from a tree. Remember to reflect and form an opinion on them. So now I'm curious, do I... So...
This is where weapons and strong characters are forged.
Welcome, the Impact greeted me enthusiastically. Welcome to the Forge. This is where clever equipment and characters are made. Collecting resources to keep it going is very important, and searching the environment will help you build perseverance and awareness. Bring resources to me and I'll reward you for your work with a potato commune. That's where to get steel. I know I can collect iron and crystal in the storm. Where do I get steel? Steel is made by processing iron ore in the furnace for at least 2 belts. Donate. Okay. Here's a potato gomuin to show that you have contributed to the good of the clan and you're on a positive road of self-improvement. Okay. That's how we have to do it. Okay, so... There. There's one. And two. Okay. So, we got the insignia. Next we need steel. Oh no, I need grand crystal. This is a grinder, I guess. We need crystal. We can do this for 2 to 4 bells. Here's a lockpick. Lockpick. Lockpick I had made fit perfectly. The door opened without sound. Only took a moment to open the door and allow me entry. There was sheets of paper with short notes on the desk. I looked in the mirror and noticed some were reflected in it while others were not. The moment of analysis, I realized that in the glass I could only see those directly addressed to him. Okay, that's one bell, okay. Feature requests and orders. The latest. Lord needed to keep an eye on new recruits. One of them would be worthy to enter the tree. In the margins of the notes I could see Lord's annotations. I just want to identify the right recruit with regular in conversations. The notes weren't signed, so I didn't know who had recommended that Lord look into me. I assumed they meant me. Clan members report any signals they saw from the tree. Lord recorded them all. Some were locked. Gradual initiation, censorship. Open with a key. Always carried many items collected in game. One of the keys had to work. The book was wide open. I could read the signals censored by Lord. Take a screenshot for the journalists. Read the forbidden signs. It seemed Lord really did censor the signs. The censor part was radically the spear, the frightened face of the demiurge appearing in the clouds, a scream of helplessness heard on the wind, inability to escape. Demiurge also wanted the tree to be available to everyone because apparently he thought living here made no sense, no more than dying. One bell, read the collected signals. Look through the notes and signals from the tree of knowing collected by the clan members. They vary greatly. The Intense feelings, wanton curiosity, belief that there was more to the world, or certainty that the material world is only an illusion. Other vision were concrete, a prophetess leaving lives grind to seek truth. All vision were full of emotions, hope, and joyous searching. Winged happiness and birds symbolizing freedom. Lord must have interpreted this one literally, as the notes implied he procured a raven. Overall, the signals projected confidence the value could be found in life, although not here.
The cycle has ended. Report to the tributary.
Okay, hand over. Excellent, you should promise recruit. So enlightened number expecting the leader's home. Go there. Go in. Abode as soon as I enter. I see that you're wearing the clan's insignia. The Master of Laughter said you would do it with ease, but I didn't believe it. But the Master of Laughter is always right. That is why we always follow his counsel. He appeared inside the chamber with reverence. The character wearing the jester costume was not pleased with the flattery. Congratulations, you shall promise. A bit more work and you will earn your disciple wings and flight privileges. Go and keep serving the clan. Okay.
Ride the wave toward the truth. Or fly to enlightenment.
Okay, I need to break in here now. So, okay. Let's give this reward.
I know poetry and solitude will help me get enlightened, but they're so boring.
Better look around and strong enough here can help you with the poem and celebrating the Lord. Great, the first stanza praises the clan, the second is about the Lord. His stimuli must be epic and involve the strong. What should it be? Magic mirror. So a magic mirror shows us the truth about ourselves while simultaneously offering a glimpse of something more. It's a good stimuli. Oh, I didn't know we had something like that at the stronghold. Just be like you know your poetry, or do as you say. In similar for the tree of knowing, it needs to be exceptional as well. Liken it to God damn it, what should we have that one to then? What the heck is a lathe? That is a weird comparison. Liking it to a golem. Sure. Forges the clan's beating heart, teaches and allows the creation of magnificent islands. It's a good similar. Go to work and fine with it. Thank you. You helped his your potato gummin. Now leave me so that I can polish my poem and meditate later. But
I know poetry and solitude will help me get enlightened, but they're So boring. What is it this time?
Okay, so I need wood. Cutting. The sounds around me died away. Yes, it was coming. A vision. This time I saw this 314 Ken had mentioned. The entity whose existence was devoted to solving puzzles like me and Ken before he died. Maybe that was why 314 seemed familiar, close. He had a difficult case and little information. To save a player he had to guess, and against all odds he got it right. Kind of by accident, 314 opened up to what was unexplained. Oh, so that's okay. I think that's what I needed, right? Wood. Yes.
Have you done all you can for the clan this cycle? You can always collect more resources.
Why can't I hand in do I need more?
Labor sets you on your path to enlightenment.
You add these trial reasons to the forge, you can, right? Just careful money games, thinking Sovereign would accept it. Yes, you're right. And what is here? Warehouses filled to the brim. So we need to.
Have you done all you can for the clan this cycle? You can always collect more resources.
Furnace. No. Okay, so if I something I was gonna do with the steel milling, but what the heck was that? I need to do something for the. Oh, it was make the Gomion. Oh yeah. Ah shit, I'm not gonna be able to make it now in time. To make umbras, I need an iron grinder. God damn it. For 3 to 5 bells. I can't do that one either. Do that. Get that.
Have you done all you can for the clan this cycle? You can always collect more resources.
The cycle has ended. Report to the tributary.
I don't have anything this time. And the sigil. Woman cockles in my heart. Okay. Look at them and they at me. I lower my head in greeting. Okay, I looked at them and they at me. I lowered my head in greeting. The clan is an organization founded by member donations. Wait, Umbra. Recruit, we know that you're new and still in your trial period, so we won't ask for money, but we have a question. Are you ready to consider providing regular financial report to the clan? All we need is a declaration, not an actual donation. Sure. Yes, I will support you. Us, recruit, not you. You will be part of a community. You will not be alone. Okay, so. What is this book of loot stuff, by the way? To read that one. Book of loot. There's a use of self-harming, especially with decryption and universal lock people to handle it. Loot assignments. The candidate set to receive loot from the last wave with a representative of 3 rows: sword, cleric, and shield. Although it was terrible keeping records, the book had no helpful information. At least he wrote down their names. Eternal Cocoon was the shield, Rockborough was the cleric, and Miasma of the Roost was the sword. Golden shadow metal plate was glistening in the display case. The inscription said a Goryeo plate. It was cracked from the impact. It had some words carved into it. Damage made it illegible. All I could see were small scratches forming and the number 314 at the bottom. The signed label had a reference to a specific page in the Book of Loot. Golems, also known as Goria, are peaceful NPCs. They ponder and weave gossamer to make the sky beautiful. The magic words awakens them. The plaything in each Goria's neck has the live command on it. A cunning Dio clan player added and served to it, followed by his name. But only a golem is dangerous. Gorio went mad once. Rumors say that the owner shouted, "Serve the right cause." The giant deemed the Tree of Knowing to be the right cause. He killed the owner and came to the Hun stronghold roaring that he would set the tree free. Our sword mistress had to summon her smoke katana to pierce the golem's armor, shattering the plate underneath.
Labor sets you on your path to enlightenment.
You need to go in the grinder. Certificate key. The lockpick I had made fit perfectly. In a flash, I opened the door and went inside. I like to sniff around. Yeah, that was a weird achievement. There's some captives. A boom mat, book of trust. Book contain evidence of trust, embarrassing secrets shared by clan members. I easily found the right key in the game's auction menu. It costs next to nothing. Open the book. The hollow pick for the journalists. The bamboo.
No, I'm not talking.
Bamboo yelled when I stepped on it. Inspect. Examine carefully. It looked like a regular bamboo mat. You wouldn't talk. Programmer. Check the bamboo mat's code. The item was being used as a player's skin. But just one player. Check the logs. Previously, Ken Zhu had been trapped in the mat. And others before him. Bravo, Brave Echo, Mute Moss. I remember the names. Up on the mat. Hopped a few times on the mat, stomping down hard with my heels. Ouch! Oh, so you do talk. I'm not saying anything. Go away. On the mat. I hopped a few times on the mat, stomping down hard with my heels. Okay, you want to talk though.
Go see the tributary or you will be officially reprimanded.
Yeah. Seeing such commitment fills me with joy. Yeah, good for you. Greeted him with a nod. Lord decides to give him the honor of entering the tree, where he graciously listens to all opinions. Think of who you wish to nominate as worthy of this honor, who is close to enlightenment. I expect your answer within the next few cycles. What if I want to nominate myself? In pertinence, you must work on your ego. Readiness for enlightenment means a lot of means making great sacrifices for the clan. I'm gonna say money there, huh? Let him ask. Questions help find wisdom. But moderation is wisdom in itself, right, Umbra? Choose your words wisely, recruit. Then it took Ken less time to enter the tree. Did the last person receive the honor also spend years on a path to enlightenment? An exceptional case. He witnessed the signs more often and benefited from my method. He spent hours meditating inside an item. He looked at me closely. You would have to gain the nomination of at least one clan master. Pass the final test of the recruitment trial, of course. Show your knowledge of the Han clan, its mission, and the Tree of Knowing. Prepare for the test, and if you want to do more, gain a nomination. I'm very curious if you can do it. In order to let me know the audience was over.
Ride the wave toward the truth. Or fly to enlightenment.
Here's your evidence. Thanks. Are you sure you want to stay here? The rumors that the Lord is a figurehead and the Master of Laughter is the mastermind. The man's a ghost, no intel, and anyone who starts digging is hushed up. Scary dude. Be careful. I'm logging out to check the holopics. Question if we need to go back in there.
What is it this time? I know poetry and solitude will help me get enlightened, but they're so boring.
As for distribution of loot, and with distributing the loot, I still haven't assigned the Bronla's Phalanx artifact, and would like to know. If I need it, buddy, I'm a sword. Don't you think that makes me a priority? Besides, I deserve the Bronlar's Phalanx. Taking part in every battle late, I play non-stop and I've yet to see any loot. There's always someone more important.
Furthering me will help your advancement in the clan.
What loot? That's about the last time she got loot. When was the last time you got any loot? Tell York I got some scraps from the last raid. Gold Wheeler dumped this gold on me as a compensation. I'm stuck fixing it. Gold Wheeler's raid performance is terrible and he gets to decide things like this. And I see he started outsourcing. True, Gold Wheeler is a fascinating machine, but fixing it means work, not loot. Gold Wheeler owes me a reward. Who do you think should get the Bronlar's Phalanx artifact? Me, obviously. I'm the clan shield, the tank. It's the most important role. I need a Bronlar's Phalanx to protect others. No sword can survive even a single blow if I'm not taking part in the battle. In the prophecy, the clan protects the tree. If our shield is not like a stronghold, we protect nothing. Giving me loot serves the clan. Has to be nominated to enter the Tree of Knowing. I mean a lot to me gain access to the Tree of Knowing. Can you recommend me to the Lord? You're one of those crazy people who didn't come here to play, but are into mysticism and looking for weird stuff. There are plenty of recruits. What should I help you? Maybe if you help me some more. Maybe if you get me something to give me an edge over Gold Wheeler, because having the clan's top tank beg for loot is outrageous.
To talk about the signs.
You have been nominated. The Tree of Knowing can recommend me to the Lord. If you really want to enter the Tree of Knowing, it could be dangerous. I'm not sure. I have yet to meet anyone who came out of it except Lord. Plenty of recruits. What should I help you? Maybe if you help me some more. Distribution of loot. I haven't been raiding much lately, as it's not that important. I recently got some loot, so going by these silly rules, it wasn't my turn. I could use this Bronze Phalanx, give it to me for a commune, do a lot for the clan, but recently I have been babysitting recruits. Teaching them about the 3 signals, so you know. Think about it. So, we need to give somebody
Lord Enlightened assigned me to manage the vault. This means I'm up to it, right?
Sign loot.
Right?
I analyze the matter. And what should I decide? Miasma of the roots. Bronlar's Phalanx should go to the main sword. That means miasma of the roots. You sure? Oh crap. I need to do it because she won't give me... Oh crap. Eternal Cocoon. Main shield. Confirm you talk to everyone. Trust me, I know what I'm saying. Great, I'm sure you're right. So great to have someone decide this for me. Here's a potato sigil. Has been nominated to enter the Tree of Knowing. It mean a lot to me to gain access to the Tree of Knowing. Can you recommend me to the Lord? No, I can't. It's a very strong declaration. I'm still not sure about you. You understand, right? Show understanding.
think bothering me will help your advancement in the clan?
How's the bell? I signed the loot from latest raid to you. Good, I earned it. What is it? Do you expect me to thank you? Ask how you can help. I have my hands full with the golem and don't have time for other use, so yes, you can help me. You have a faulty NPC. I was supposed to fix her, but the golem takes priority. Fix it or delete it, whatever. I have no time for this. Agree to help? We're happy to deal with this MPEG. Maybe I'll manage to fix her. Or delete her, just to be quick and efficient. Great, the MPEG's name is Nature's Gift. You found her in the main square in front of Mrs. Umbra's house. Deleted MPEG. Done, the Nature's Gift won't be bothering anyone anymore. Great, here's the potato sigil. Task. Fixing golem looks like a huge task. I'm happy with that. Golem had a plate in its chest, though it was enemy's clan cheat, making it attack us. But it seems the golem won't work without it. Create another plate like that for me. The vault must have information on that battle and the golem's plate. Return with the plate and you serve the clan and me, because I will finally be able to get back to playing the game. Can you recommend me? Yeah, I have to help her more. We have to hit that. I need to make that plate. Let's see if I have that information. Hammer, and we need steel. This cause the bells is a little bit silly to me. Then to make it hammer. God damn it.
Go see the tributary or you will be officially reprimanded. The cycle has ended. Report to the tributary.
Yeah. But we want to ban you. Oh, what? Locking inside the footrest. Would do a good to reflect in a few bells and send a recruit here to rest his feet on you. Oh, what the heck? Just because I didn't go there immediately? Okay. That was my third reprimand? Any surroundings? Scan Umbra's house. Men are infected with a copy of the prison sheet. Each copy was tailored to its victim. You can move between them. A task made easy more character traits are shared with the previous inmate. For the prisoners. Is anyone here? Hello? We're too silent to reflect. The clan's my life. Intend to be a good recruit. Leave here as fast as I can and prove I made progress. We're in a similar situation, we can help each other. Look. Shut up, my nose has been itching for hours, I can't scratch it. I tend to keep quiet and get out as fast as possible. Several sheet infected with jump range was a visible blow to them. Maybe that's how Umbra saw them. In order to jump, I should choose an item that best fits my character and focus on it. That will make things quicker. I had no time to lose. What is a question mark there? Jumped over to another infected item. My predecessor's disposition differed from mine, so it took me 2 belts. Cheat had a record of the imprisoned person force, but they differed too much from my own for me to be able to read them. Yeah. Worked to jump over to the door. I felt something strangely familiar. Previous inmate had thought about me. I did exactly what a game deck would do. Those were Ken's memories. Ken got into the stronghold through deception. He took over a clan recruit skin and an account. He was very proud of himself. Okay, so I need to get to that one. Oh no. Where are we? Yellow. How the heck am we gonna get there? Yellow. It doesn't matter if I go to this one or this one. Jumped into another item. I felt Ken Su's familiar train of thought. He didn't want to attract attention, but he moved up. He was surprised the masses held him in high regard and that the Lord was talking to him. Other clan members figured out that Ken was getting more signals from the tree than them and begrudgingly respected him for it. Umbra, on the other hand, would toss him in prison for even the smallest offense. Now we have 2. There's something here. I think it's over there we need to go. So green. I entered another cell. The emotion have a smell, a color. Was having an increasingly easier time picking up Ken's trail. He was preparing for the ceremony of entering the tree. One of the masters who was to join him in this honor, something about his master was strange. He released Ken from his item prison, took his hand and went off with him toward the tree. Okay. What if we go here? This item's previous prisoner was also Ken. He felt defenseless. The strange master discovered his identity and even knew where Ken lived. Instead of giving Ken over to Umbra, he proposed cooperating with him. He offered to recommend Ken for the Tree of Knowing. In return, he wanted Ken to do something for him inside the tree. Mama, I'm a criminal. Break out of prison. Soon the Tree of Knowing will be here. You will experience wisdom and be closer to happiness. Open your eyes and hearts. Are you ready? Feel warmth and peace fill your soul. Reject cynicism. See the wonder of knowledge. Even from afar, the tree inspires and gives knowledge. A few mentally prepared can reach even deeper. Today, one person will follow in my footsteps and enter the tree to find enlightenment. I was going to listen to all Lord Enlightened's speech. I jumped onto an item touching the Tree of Knowing, and immediately felt myself moving to the inside. Okay. Two, which means we can get any of these. This is hard to say who controls it though. So what now then? We just running around like in a circle? Oh. 314, he smiled warmly. We're finally where we are supposed to be. I knew you would make it. And you made it here alone. We don't have much time, but know that I'm damn grateful. Let's see if he's the demiurge from the tree. Are you the famous demiurge from the Tree of Knowing whose advice the Hun clan relies upon? Yes, they call me demiurge, and I don't correct them, although I neither create worlds, nor am I a deity. I also don't send messages from the tree, as some say. I speak directly to their minds, but they are right to link me to the tree. You have no idea how frustrating it is when the only thing you can do is influence someone's mind from the inside, as it were. You control the Tree of Knowing and everything that happens inside it, right? Okay, so we need to do this now. This one is kind of weird though, because you don't have that much data. I didn't read all the books, as I didn't understand quite about all those things. But the bells, we should just have used the hack in the beginning to fill them to the brink. I didn't have to pick up any at all. Or I could have picked up just to me. Oh yeah. And one would have to be very careful to use the one because it costs one bell to turn that one every time. So you should make all the items you need in one round in one item and then do the other ones. I should have made 2 steel and so on. Yeah, there's a lot one should have done differently. But the thing is though, okay, we say they were enlightened. As for the enlightenment, understand that the tree of knowing is a reward. It gives wisdom and enlightenment. See the knowledge of others behind you. Enlighten me. Yes, I wish to give you knowledge no one else has. Anyway, here, try to explain everything to you. Entering the tree of knowing taught me how the world works, but I won't reveal the how to you yet. I have to be sure of your intentions. I shed my body in the process of escaping annihilation. I've hidden pieces of myself in other minds. I scattered my psyche into a sort of cloud. Currently I don't have a physical brain or render in which to reassemble myself. I have no body and no way of interacting with reality. See, I am a goddamn collective illusion. Part of me is actually in your head. There's no me outside. You only see me as a hallucination. You do, you have a brain. I can give you all my knowledge if you help me. Together we'll do much more. Let me upload to your brain. Ask about Ken's death. Tell me how Ken died. I actually tried to keep him away from the tree, but he had seriously strong intuition. I shared a few words of truth with him. The local AI appeared. He panicked, demanded explanations, changes. Anything is possible in the tree of knowing. That damn AI shot Ken with an in-game gun in a way that made his real body respond to the shot. So the AI, aided by certain people, made it look like an accident, a homicide, depending on how deep someone was willing to dig. Same thing could happen to you. Help me and help yourself. Let's not end up like Ken. I'm offering you something no one else has, the knowledge that will make us divine compared to mere humans. I really could do it at any time by force, but I want your consent. You see, help me and help yourself. You mentioned the corporation and the AI. Can't tell you everything before I'm certain I can trust you. They can neither see nor hear me, but when you see me, they begin to notice me as well, when they are keeping close tabs on you, that is. I've seen how much attention you've been drawing from the AI for weeks now. You met it as Jester. I was watching you the entire time at the stronghold, posing as the master of laughter. It witnessed each of your conversations with Lord. This means it will find us soon. We must hurry. Okay, let's inquire what she wants to do. Tell me exactly what it is you want to do and what consequences I can expect from it. Even knowing he has a tool that will allow me to reassemble packets of myself, the ones I hid from the AI. Wish is stored them in your brain to become whole again, to finally have a body, to be able to touch and interact, to be visible. When I'm done, I'll be able to transfer all knowledge, memories and emotions to you. We'll get out of here together and deal with AI. Will I still be myself after all this? Each experience changes you, yet you remain yourself. You will still be you, just with my memories added. You will be one lifetime wiser. Ask about the psyche without a brain. A psyche without a brain and a human without a body, forgive me, but it sounds like a science fiction. If parts of your psyche are scattered across different brains, then where does that put you? I don't know. I suspect no one knows how it's possible. The hope is they think me valuable enough not immediately dispose of. And you managed this extraordinary accomplishment thanks to some tree in some game. It is not some tree, and this game is not much different than anything else you've seen so far. That is all I can say. Okay, let's agree. Alright, do you upload? Fantastic, you won't regret this. Soon I'll be done uploading packets to our brain. There are more, of course, but these are key. Later we'll decompress them, perform the merging, and together we will have... You see him, right? This 314. Can you talk to him? Upload his psyche from the cloud? So that's where he's been hiding from me. But now, through your eyes, I can finally see him with an interesting hallucination. How did you find us? I set up barriers. Even is wearing recruits insignia. Each badge has a code I can track. Also, since I couldn't see you, I followed those who could. It took me a bit of time, but that's a resource of which I have plenty. Very well, now that I more or less know where we stand, I must start cleaning up, as usual. He looked at me. I won't make it in time. I won't be able to extract what I uploaded to you, but you still know more than others. If you see anything strange, remember to trust your instincts and dig deeper. It's the only way to... People talk too much. Good night, Gamedec. Gamedec, please, find me. Find me.